Hi, good afternoon, Janice.
Hello, good afternoon, ma'am.
Can you please introduce yourself to me?
My name is Janice Nasayao. I am 39 years old from Buhi Camarines Sur, and I am married. I have three children. My daughter is 20 years old. My second is 17 years old, and then my youngest is 8 years old. And I am high school graduate student.
Okay, thank you, Janice. So, Janice, what is the job of your husband?
My husband, the job is a farmer.
Farmer. Okay, and how old are your children?
My young daughter is 20 years old, and my second son 16 years old, and my youngest is 8 years old.
Okay, so since you have one small child, 9 years old, who is going to take care of your children, or who is going to look after your children if you work abroad?
My husband,
Your husband. Is there anyone else beside your husband that can help take care or look after your children?
and also my mother.
Also, your mother. Okay, so
Yes,
have you talked to your children, your husband, and also your family about your plan to go work abroad again?
yes, they know it all.
They know everything. They are okay with
Yes,
your plan, no problem.
yes, yes, no problem. They know.
Okay, good. So, Janice, can you tell us the reason why you want to come to Malaysia and work as a domestic helper?
Because Malaysia is open country and it's beautiful, and I want to work there to make some experience, and I need a job to help my family.
Okay. And so I understand that you are an ex abroad. So that means you have experience working outside of Philippines. So can you tell us which countries did you work before?
Yes, before I was work in Qatar since starting from 2016 ending to 2018. And then I am working there from the house. I'm cleaning the house and sometimes cooking and laundrying and taking care of children. The children I was taking care is the newborn baby from from born baby to 2 years.
Okay. So how many people in your employing house when you work in Qatar?
Mm. Three.
Three family
Yes,
members. So your two
yes.
employers and their one
One
child.
children. Yes.
Okay. And are you the only housemate in your employer house?
Yes, I am the only one in housemaid in my employer.
Okay, so your work is to take care of the child from newborn until 2 years old, and you also
Yes,
do household chores.
yes.
Okay, so after Qatar, did you work anywhere else?
Yes, I work also in Saudi Arabia. Starting 2020 to 2022. I was working there, cleaning the house, washing the clothes, and also taking care of the baby, 3 years old and 5 years old. And I was also assisting the elderly like that.
Okay, so when you work in Saudi, you also work for 2 years finish contract.
Yes,
Okay, so you work in Saudi from what year until what year?
2020 to 2022.
2020 until 2022, correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so how many people in your employer house at that time?
6,
6 people in the house.
yes.
Okay, and how many small children?
Two children,
Two small
5 years,
children.
yes. 5 years old and 3 years old.
Okay, and are you the only housemate in your employer house at that time?
No, we are two there.
So there are two housemates in your employer house. So your main
Yes,
task is to take care of the two children and also do household chores.
yes.
Okay, and you also sometimes assisting the elderly.
Yes, I am also assisting them, the
O-
elderly.
Okay. Okay, so Janice, if let's say when you come to Malaysia, your employer have small children, newborn until 9 years old. Can you take care of the small children again?
Yes, I can take care.
Okay, are you patient with naughty children?
Yes, I am very patient.
Okay, what if the children being naughty, what will you do?
I will being more patient and I will play for them.
You will be more patient and you will play with them.
Yes,
Okay. So, Janice, what about cooking? Do you like cooking?
yes, I like cooking.
Okay, so but you mentioned here in your bio that you like cooking average, right?
Yes,
Okay, but if your employer wants you to learn more in cooking or maybe help prepare the ingredients, then are you willing?
yes, I am willing to learn the cooking.
Okay, so Janice, here in Malaysia, we have different race of employers. We have Chinese Malaysian, Indian Malaysian, and also the pure Malaysian Muslim. Is it okay for you to work with any race of employers?
Yes, it is okay.
Okay, and also when you work here, you will have one off day every week, but there will be employers that might ask you to work during your off day and they will pay you extra money. Is it okay for you?
Yes, it is okay for me.
Okay. And also, Janice, do you have any friends or relatives that is working in Malaysia?
No, I don't have a relative friends
Uh,
in Malaysia.
okay, so you don't know anyone in Malaysia.
I don't know anyone.
Okay. Because of the current situation or the pandemic that is still happening right now, so there might be a possibility that your employer will not allow you to go outside alone. So that means if you have off day, you will just stay in your room, rest, and communicate with your family only. Is it okay for you?
Yes, it is okay for me.
Okay. And also, Janice, here in Malaysia, we have strict policy in the cell phone use. So during working hours, you cannot use your cell phone because you need to focus on your job and finish your job on time. But after working hours, you can use your cell phone to communicate with your family. And if you have an off day, you are allowed to use your cell phone the whole day during your off day. Is it okay?
Yes, it is okay.
Okay, good. And also, Janice, can you tell us what is your good attitude or your good characteristic?
I am I am quite uh, silent. I am honest and patient, and also I am industrious. I am hardworking mother.
Okay, and what about your weakness? What do you think is your weakness?
My weakness is my family. My
Your
weakness.
family.
Yes,
Okay, so you know that working abroad is not easy. So there will be times that you feel homesick, you miss your children, your husband. So if you feel homesick, what will you do?
so I will call them and then finish call. I will work. I focus on my work.
Okay, so if you feel homesick, you can still do your work, you can still finish your work.
Yes,
Yes, okay. So I think you already know how to handle homesickness, right? You have experienced
yes,
4 years abroad also. So no problem for you to handle homesickness.
yes. No problem for me.
Okay, good. So Janice, that's all for our interview today. One last question. Since you have experienced 4 years working in Middle East country, so now why you decided to work in Malaysia? Why you did not apply, maybe go again to Qatar or in Saudi?
Mm, for me, because because I need to see people things around me. I want to experience, and then I want to know the tradition in Malaysia like that.
Okay, so you want to experience new country, you want to meet employer with you want to work with employer with different countries. Okay, so Janice, that's all for our interview today. Can you please stand up and move backwards so we can see you? Take off your headset from the cell phone. Okay, so Janice, stand up and then move backwards until we can see you. Okay, I want you to do one turn, turn around, turn again. Okay, good. You can sit down. Okay, so Janice, that's all for the interview today. Thank you for your time and we hope to see you here in Malaysia.